Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well. Before we get started, please give my video a like and subscribe. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dad on the phone in the other room, but he likes to shout. Tonight I thought I would do a sort of 80s makeup look. Being an 80s child, was born 1983, so obviously it was the late 80s. I tried curling my hair just to give it that big bushiness. Anywho, let's crack on. Becca Film a backlight primer. Lost my train of thought there. So push this all on over your face. Great stuff. Let's get physical. Nice little 80s song. This top is from Primark. I just thought I'd pop it on just for the sake of the video, but it doesn't sit very well. I don't want to show boobage. Anyway, right, I'm going to do the eye makeup first because I think it'll be a lot of fall down. And as we know, with being in the 80s, it's all about the colour, isn't it? Purples, pinks, all that sort of thing. I do not have a bright pink lipstick actually. Right, let's just dip into the brushes and see what we're going to get. First of all, I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyelids. So take that all over the eyeball. Do that. Setting it all into place. Good stuff. Then we are going to go into this delectable palette. 80s array of loveliness. And the first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going, the glitter's everywhere, I'm going to go into this kind of colour here just as a base one. And we're just going to pop it all over the eyelids like that. And we're going to take it all the way up because like 80s makeup was not about being subtle, was it? It was about pure going all in on the old makeup look. You probably can't really see that either. I've got another mirror here which I might have to just look down into just to make sure that we're getting somewhere. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Body talk. Okay, now I am going to go in with, I think first of all, I'm going to start off with this pink colour, or it's like a purpley, pinky kind of cerise colour. Oh, it's going to be crazy. I think I'm going to take it on this brush here, and we are going to go all in. It's hard to believe that people actually rocked this crazy look, to be fair, because in all honesty it's just nuts, isn't it? Like wanting to wear such bold colours, but that's what they did, so that's what we're gonna rock. See that nice beautiful pink, and I'm going to take it even further up the eyelid because we can blend it in, because in a video that I watched on YouTube they took like the eyeshadow all the way up to here. I put my bedroom light on, it was maybe not the best idea, but so I'm just working that into the crease and a little bit further up, back and forward. Then I'm going to take this clean brush here and just give it a wee bit of blending because we don't want it to be too mad. Blend that back and forward. Then we're going to take that same colour again and go in with this eye, and as I say, just slightly taking it a bit further up the crease. as I say, I was born in 83, so obviously I wasn't like a teenager in the 80s really, you know. Oh, bit of glitter there from the last one. So that's nice and subtly gone in, the pink. So now I am going to take the same brush and I think I'm going to go into some of this light blue. I'll see if I can set the palette there without knocking it over, then I'll be more in the frame. Wow, it's just crazy. And as you can see, I've not done my foundation yet because the fall down on these is crazy ass. So I would have to sort of really, you know, go back in and do it anyway. It's so funny. I just can't believe that people like rocked this look and thought it was cool. I mean, obviously I wore like pink eyeshadows and stuff when I got into makeup, but thinking back and being like, what the hell were you thinking? It's just so cool, the different eras, isn't it, of what people thought was cool and hairstyles and everything. The last time I wore wacky colours like this was at my friend Emily's 40th birthday party. She had like an 80s themed party and it was great. Wore lots of neon, had so much hairspray in the hair. She's got a crimper, so my hair was all crimped. Woke up the next day and it was an absolute riot, but it was just like, well, that's the way it is. Right, let's clean off this wee brush a bit. So I'm next going to take this small little brush and I'm going to dip into the next glittery blue. Oh, it's getting too warm there. So I'll put that on. And we're going to add this on to the mobile lid. Don't think it's a good idea to hold your mirror down and do this because then you're looking up the way. Because obviously when you shut your eye, you know, you're not seeing what you're doing, so we'll blend that a wee bit. And obviously it's taking a bit of the intensity of the colour away, plus these are quite cheap shadows that I got, so I'm going to go back in with this brush, excuse me, and I'm going to go back into the pinky shade and I'm just going to intensify the pink there because I still want the pink to be a part of the look, you see. And as I said, with all the fall down, you know, it's in here and over there, but we can sort that out. So then we'll go back over into the blue glittery one. And again, I'm going to take my mirror down so that you can see it onto the lid. I mean, these shadows are as cheap as chips. I literally got them to mess about and do like Halloween looks because, you know, you don't want to use really expensive makeup, so that's why obviously the colours tend to fade, but I'm glad I got them because at least I found a use for them, you know. So we'll blend that again. How are we looking so far? Ooh. Right, now we need to intensify this again. I should have got my fixing medium. Now I'm going to go in with the matte thingy here. And we're going to put some of that on because you 80 ravers loved it. And we are literally going to put that, oh, dipped into the wrong one, all over the lid here. Look at the fall down, Julie. As I say, that's why I've not done the foundation yet, because quite crazy. I'm going to pat it on with my finger a wee bit. Let me hear your body talk. I don't know why I've got that song stuck in my head. It seems appropriate. Now I don't want to blend this too much because the pigment of it is just totally going to go. Right, I want to go back in with the other colour. So I think I'm going to take this little MAC brush here and I'm actually going to go into one of the deeper purple shades. And I'm going to intensify that. See that there? We're going to intensify it round a bit. And then we'll blend the purple bit a bit. Like, these shadows are really not good pigment wise. I realise that because, as I said, they're cheap and cheerful, so they're not really going to be doing too much. And it's falling down all over my face, more so on the other side right now. I'm kind of, not gonna lie though, I'm loving this look. Look at it, so cool. Right, and then what I'm going to do, I wish I had my Fix Plus spray, but that would mean getting up. I'm going to go back in with the blue glittery ones and use a bit of the blue and a bit of the thingy. And just push it down onto the lid. But kind of getting it, you know, to stay put. The other great thing about doing this kind of makeup is that you don't have to do it neatly, because, well, when I was watching the makeup tutorial, in fact it was one that Pixie Woo did, as they were saying, you know, it's proper a bold statement look anyway, the 80s makeup, you know, everybody just went for it. There was no like, oh that's too much or whatever. It was literally like, this is the way it should be. I'm going to take that down there. I know it looks mad now, but once I put mascara on that one, it won't be as mad. Oh. Okay, we're done with that palette for the now. I think what we're going to do is go in with my foundation before I completely go nuts. So I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation in, I think this is, what shade is this? Ivory. I'm going to put it on my, I'm not going to put it on the Real Techniques brush actually. I'm not going to put it on that brush here. Julie, make up your mind and what you're doing, love. I'm going to put it on the stippling brush. And I'm going to stipple it into my skin. And I actually bought this foundation thinking that the shade would be really bad on me because, you know, I've got medium to yellow undertones, and obviously even though I'm a natural redhead, I still tan. But it actually, you know what I mean, the colour isn't bad at all. I mean, it's probably hard to tell because of crap lighting as per usual, but it is actually not bad. Whether it makes me look woken up or not is decidedly a different matter. So we've got some of that on. I'm just going to take my sponge and just bounce it into the skin a bit more. Now, this top's really annoying me That bit's supposed to sit up there and it doesn't. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Model Coal pencil, and it's like a Royal Navy blue, and I'm going to see blue everywhere if I can get it in my waterline to see if it works, because the last time it didn't show up at all. It just seems to clump a lot, which is not what we want. If we can get it as close to the lashes as possible. Let's see, how's that doing? Oh, it's not too bad. It's still, I don't know, it feels like not easy to get on there. How's that look? Actually, that's quite good, eh? But it's not easy. Like, it keeps, like, stilting almost. It's like I've got to get right onto the lashes and get it on there and then drag it. But it's the things you gotta do. How's it looking? Is it quite good? I want to try and take it as far in as possible to get right into that tear duct. Okay, we'll leave it at that the now, and I am going to take this little brush again and try and smoke out under there a bit, and then I'm going to get my mascara, put some of these on. In the video I saw them using like coloured mascara. It was blue ones, but I've only got black, so black will have today. Let's get out of them goals. What 80s bands did you like? I loved Bananarama. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. Loved Belinda Carlisle. Loved Eternal. East 17. Tiffany. Loads of music. I bet I was more into music then than I am now. But you can't beat a bit of 80s music. But I do love 90s dance music. It's like the rabbit caught in headlights, look into it when you're doing mascara. Mouth open and everything. Oh, loving that, that's great. Maybe I should just get out of this in general. Right, so next up, I'm not really sure if they bronzed and stuff back in that day, but I'm going to use my YSL cream bronzer and just give it a wee something. So I should probably use this mirror. Oof. That's definitely a bit of something, Julie. God almighty. Alrighty then. That was a bit OTT. This is why I'm really not an absolute massive fan of bronzer, because like I'm quite red as well actually, but look, one side it just goes on like nuts, and then the other side it really doesn't. But anyway, we'll give ourselves that wee bronzed up glow. then, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going in for a crazy mad blush. So I'm going to take my Becca Jacqueline Hill palette, and I'm ready, so I probably don't need blush. But I am going to use this bad boy. And this is called Pamper Mousse Mineral Blush. As you can see, it's an absolute beast. I mean, look at that. But if there was ever the time, in the 80s they started from up here and like proper went ham on it. And I mean went ham on it. They really dragged it up the way. I look like a clown. I can't leave that like that, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So I'll tone it down a wee bit. But pretty much 80s disco gone mad. And then, I don't know if they wore highlight, but since we're going crazy on that, I only feel it's right to use some crazy ass highlight as well, because I mean, why not? If you're going to go in, go all in. I almost want to go rollerballing now. I'm going to just put tons of it on. I love it. I absolutely love it. I actually wish I had an 80s party to go to now. Proper loving it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I need to sort my eyebrows. Where's my makeup bag? Where's the browsings? Hiding at the bottom. So we'll do the brows. And apparently the brows back in the 80s were like really high arched as well. So like they were really over exaggerated. So I'll try my best, because I don't have a pencil to draw them on with. So I might just try and do the ones I've got like as strong as I can possibly get them. This time next week I'll be on holiday. Whoop whoop. I can't wait to go and see my man. I miss him. So that's a strong brow, or it's strong for me. Now, I do not have a pink lipstick, so I don't know which one I'm going to go for in my collection. Maybe I'll have to go for I could try this MUA one that Lauren got me. And that works. That's really... that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love that. So guys, this is my finished 80s look. What do you think? I actually quite think I'm going to just pin it back a wee bit with a bobble. Let me just see. I want to make it crazy because the 80s was crazy. So this is my 80s inspired makeup look. What do you think? I am kind of digging it. I actually want to go out like this, and I have to say I'm loving this lipstick. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, follow me, share it with everyone, and please do come back. And I hope you have a fantastic evening.